I was commissioned by Culture Vannin to produce an artwork based on an audio file I was given, and on the file were a number of interviews of people talking about the subjects of energy and technology, specifically related to renewable sources of energy that could be harnessed by the island to see us into a more sustainable future. And I was so thrilled when I started listening to it because it's like it came to me almost immediately. I saw in my mind a collage of the sea and the land and a windmill. For this type of collage, which is a hand-cut paper collage, I use illustrations from reference books, which I purchased from the local charity shops. My favourite books are art books, or cooking books are really good as well. Anything that has a high quality, sharp image with saturated colour. And then the first few days I will spend going through the books that I've gathered and cutting out abstract pieces out of the pictures. And usually when starting a collage, I'll know what colours I have in mind for it. So I'll cut according to the colour palette that I've chosen, and I'll try and keep those colours separated. So all the blues in one trays, all the green in another. It's just very loose at the beginning, and that's probably one of the most enjoyable parts of the collage, is just going through the books and cutting. For me, the whole of the Isle of Man is a natural wonder. It's so beautiful. It's so unspoilt by big industry. The Isle of Man so far has been quite responsible in their shepherding of their natural resources and the land that we do have. There is a real effort to protect the island. Along with that protection, we should be looking at ways in which we can harness its natural resources in a way that doesn't harm the island, but actually takes it into that greener future. That begins first by appreciating what we already have and finding a way forward where we can live sustainably. The name of the collage is Troar y Gheay, that is Manx Gaelic for crop or produce of the wind. I wanted something that recalled a field of wheat and produce which feeds us and sustains us, and that the crop in mind is the wind. We see it like this vast field of wheat that we harvest to feed ourselves. It's obvious that the future does not belong to irresponsible use of resources, that we have to all do our part to create a more sustainable future. The Isle of Man could be a world leader in sustainable, renewable energy that has a low carbon footprint. Some people believe that a rejection of technology is the way forward. Personally, I think the opposite is true. We have to go forward within technology and find those new technologies. The Isle of Man could be a leading light. I feel very privileged to have been chosen by Culture Vannin to produce this artwork. It was a great project to work on. Art is more important than ever at the moment, both for the artist to produce. A lot of people around the world are still in lockdown. It can help people stay sane. I think it can be very therapeutic. I encourage everyone out there, if you have even a small amount of artistic inclination, start producing artworks as simple as getting a book from a charity shop and cutting out pictures or cutting out shapes and putting them together. It's as simple as that. Or consider buying an original artwork and allowing that to transport and inspire you. It's a gift that you can give yourself that will always be worth it.